Chapter 10. In this session we are going to do a review of adjective endings. Alright, and we are going to start with the masculine nouns. Alright, so singular, der Mann, and then we add the adjective jung. Der junge Mann gets an E ending. If we use an ein word, der changes to ein. Ein junger Mann, so we have to add an ER. We borrow the ER from the der word because ein doesn't tell us whether it's masculine or neuter, okay? So ein junger Mann. If we do the plural of the nominative or the subject, it becomes die jungen Männer, en ending. Now we are using the direct object. Ich sehe, yeah? I see the young man. Ich sehe den, der to den, jungen Mann, en for adjective. I see a young man, einen jungen Mann. So en all the way through. And then if I say I see the young men, die jungen Männer, en again. Dative case, I give something to the young man, yeah? Ich gebe dem jungen Mann. So der changes to dem, adjective ending is en. If you use an ein word, I give something to a young man, einem. So einem, adjective ending en. And if we say I give something to the young men in the plural, the D changes to den. The adjective ending is en again, and Männer needs to get an N. That's what the plural in the dative needs. Okay, genitive. We're talking about the car of the young man, okay? Das Auto des, remember der to des, jungen, adjective ending is en. Mann needs to get a genitive es. Same for the ein word. Eines, genitive ending, jungen, adjective ending en, mannes. And if we talk about the car of the young men, the plural, the D, all the D's change to der, adjective ending is en, Männer is just a regular plural. Let's look at a feminine noun or a D word. Subject, die junge Frau. Die junge, jung gets an E ending. If you say a young woman, eine junge Frau. E ending on the adjective. If you put it in the plural, the young women, die, adjective ending en, die jungen Frauen. Alright. The accusative, ich sehe, is exactly like the nominative. That's why I didn't write it out. Ich sehe die junge Frau, ich sehe eine junge Frau, plural. I see the young women, ich sehe die jungen Frauen. Now, let's look at the dative case. If you I give something to the young woman. Remember the D changed to der, adjective ending en, der jungen Frau. Eine changes to einer, adjective ending again en, eine junge Frau. I give something to a young woman. And if I give something to the young women, D to den, adjective ending en. Frauen is just a regular plural. And the genitive, or possessive, if we talk about the car of the young woman, remember, D changed to der, adjective ending en. If you use of a young woman, eine changes to einer, adjective ending en again. And when we talk about the car of the young women, D changes to der, adjective ending is en. So this is an overview of masculine or der words and feminine nouns or D words. My pen is dying on me. Okay.